Hi guys, welcome back to Trishbf Entertainment, and as you can see, we're outside. That's because we're going to do an awesome photo shoot today, and I'm here with my amazing friend and talented photographer, Ian.
Hi everybody.
And the awesome designer that flew in from Jamaica,
Kadian.
Alright, so tell everybody a little bit of what you guys do, right, Ian?
I'm a photographer, of course. I've been doing photography for about 8 years now. It's my love, it's my passion. I'm working with a great model today. She's wonderful and she's beautiful. Her name is Ebony, and I'm happy to shoot some great shots of her in Kadian's work.
So hi, I'm Kadian. I'm from Jamaica, and today I'll be showing you pieces of my new collection, my 2018 collection. I think it's going to be a wonderful shoot. I'm just excited for her to wear my clothing, and yeah, let's get it.
Alright, so we have amazing people here, and as you know, or may not know, we are shooting Ebony from season 1 of America's Next Top Model.
Hey guys!
Hi.
Oh, so happy to see you. Hey Brittany. So excited today. So are we ready for our fabulous shoot?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm definitely ready.
You ready?
I'm loving. Do you love this piece? Let's just give a little.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay.
So let's go.
So today we're going to be shooting here at this fountain. Ebony, can you step over here, please?
I'm gonna show you. You're gonna go downwards close up. If you never want to get on the salad, put bush right there. It's only olive oil. People don't realize. That's how men that they don't have time. Machine spray. Oil it up. Oh yeah, girl. That's how you get lazy men to oil themselves.
Nice. I love these shots.
I love it how people pay so much money for all these products, right? None of those things are really working. When you get about 45, all of a sudden, bam, it's not working, right? All it does is keep the skin clear, but when you're using anything with peroxide alcohols, those things strip the skin. So it's so funny. I'll get women all the time in my age group in the 40s, and they'll say that to me, and I'll tell them about my products, and they'll go, "Our products are under $10. They're all natural from Africa, pure great soil," and people still. That's why I said one day I'm going to patent shea butter, my creation, and I want to educate women to be beautiful. It's what you do in the inside, but it's also what you put on your face, and anything you put on your face should be vitamins for the skin.
So right now what we're doing is we're following Ian and Ebony into the second location.
The foundation that God had me start off on was amazing. So for me, beauty started off in my great-grandma's beauty salon, which my family is originally has a beauty salon in Harlem, and it's still there now. My great-grandmother passed away the same month I was eliminated on America's Next Top Model. Yeah, but it stayed in the family all these years, since 1920s. But I think for myself, really, beauty started with my great-grandmother in her beauty salon. And I mean, this woman would stay open sometimes till 11, 10 o'clock at night, you know, getting a woman that was supposed to get married, and her hair was done in the morning, and it was horrible. And tomorrow she's going to get married. My grandmother would stay later to help that person. I grew up with the girls that couldn't afford to get their hair done for the prom, and my grandmother would do their hair anyway, because she believed that you don't need anything in life, just need to be clean and well. And then as God pieced my beauty together, I think for me, I was about 23 years old. I had started auditioning because as a makeup artist, I started being thrown in shows, and people would ask me, would you like to model? You should be a model. You need to quit this. So I started saying, okay, the world can see that I'm attractive. Well, let me see, you know. So for me, I didn't go into modeling thinking about beauty. I went into modeling as a foundation to be able to educate my children and my ancestors and what they have done to create the beauty that I am. And I wanted to use modeling as a stepping stone. So it's not necessarily that I wanted to be a model. I knew that if people were acknowledging my beauty, that maybe I can use it as a beginning form to work as a health counselor, a life coach, a host of my own TV shows. And that was really the goal. At 23 years old, I was about to give up. I had hit every modeling agency, and they would tell me I was gorgeous, but they would always say, we have no place for you. So I didn't take that as a negative. I took it as, oh, okay, I'm gonna make a place for me. And then my girlfriend at the time had heard about that Tyra Banks was doing auditions. And she told me about it. At first I was like, no, I'm done with modeling. I've auditioned everywhere. I'm not getting the responses that I thought. And then my heart just said, you know, I literally was outside when my girlfriend at the time told me about it, and I just looked up to the clouds and I said, God, I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna give this show one chance, and if I get this, I will fight for the rest of my life to be a beauty image. If not, I'm gonna move on, become a teacher or an educator in some way. And did the audition on the last day, the deadline, got to the post office 20 minutes late on 34th Street. It just happened to be a gentleman that stayed later at work. I'm knocking on the door. My girlfriend was like, we made it too late. And I was like, no, I think we're supposed to do this. And a man came out of nowhere because it was all dark on 34th Street. The post office was closed. He came out of nowhere and opened the door up as I was walking away. And he said to me, I can't believe it. I wanted to leave 20 minutes ago when my shift was over and I closed up the post office, but something kept telling me to stay. I think I'm here because of you. What do you need? I handed him the tape and said, I want to be a supermodel. Tyra Banks is doing a show. I can't tell you anything about it, but can you mail this out? He said, it will get mailed. 7 days later, she was the 7th message on my answering machine. And that's how the journey started.
Wow. Well, that's definitely the definition of humble beginnings. But I see everybody's here, so I'm going to let you get touched up.
Shooting with my trusty Rebel T4i. My lens is by Tamron. It's 18 to 200 millimeter. I chose this lens because I can do portraits. I can do some landscapes, so, you know, comes in handy every once in a while.
So right now we're doing wardrobe change number 2.
Like, her personality goes with modeling.
Yes,
you know
it
what I mean?
does, yeah.
And she's bold, and she's, you know, unapologetic, and she shows that in her pictures. So I just love that about her.
You remember, I don't know if you remember when I was at America's Next Top Model, they kept saying, they were like, they had the nerve to zoom from the sky into my booty and said, I really need to work on this booty. I was like, really? Oh, okay.
Booty thing, you gotta you really watch the diet and exercise, because it's not all about your gorgeous face. It is about the booty too.
Yes, yes, yes. Right now in my life, yes, print is where I'm going. Sports is where I'm going. Campaigns. So there is different areas that women can go into right now in the beauty world.
Exactly.
And sports, now we have 3 divisions. You have bodybuilders, you have muscular sports, you have everyday beauty, natural fit. You have, for supermodels, you have usually high fashion couture models, you have print models, you also have models that are doing more pageantry, or you have girls that are doing more sportswear, or like Victoria's Secret models. So there is a variety of different divisions that girls can enter into. For myself, you know, you pay me well, I'll be whatever you want me to be. Good day.
Take the relax, yeah.
I like them because I feel like there's a story here.
Yes, and that's what I'm
It's like,
talking about.
I wish I came outside, chilling on the stoop.
Oh, yes, go back. Yes, yes. Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday. Bam. That pays somebody's rent. That pays my rent.
All right, thank you guys for joining us today. I think it was fun.
Yes,
Yes.
it was definitely fun.
A lot of fun. I learned a lot about myself.
I learned a lot about myself also. I learned a great amount of knowledge from each and every one of you, and I'm here to do it again.
Yes, and I'm so thankful for you, Kadian, coming all the way from Jamaica.
All the way,
being
yeah.
supportive. And it's so important for models to make sure that we educate each other. There's no such thing as competition. There is such thing as unique, different images of universal beauty. But there is no competition. Only competition you have is yourself.
Exactly.
And I'm just absolutely. And I'm just so happy that we can share our beauty with the world.
Exactly. Exactly.
So guys, if you'd like to see more, look at me. If you would like to see more, comment down below. Let us know if you want to do another video with Ebony, Kadian, and or even Ty, who's I love.
Ty is everything.
Check out my Instagram at Kadian Exclusive.
Yes.
Yes.
Ian's Instagram is
My Instagram is Ianos Photography.
and Ebony's
Yeah,
Instagram.
you can do Ebony Haith or Haith Ebony at Instagram, Facebook. I try to be everywhere.
And Ty's Instagram is.
@1mic_1ty.
And I'll put all the links down below so you can easily click on them and stalk us if you want to. So, signing out.
New York.
Yes.
Bye.
New York.
Peace.
Harlem.
When you do true work from the heart and the spirit, and you do the real work, and you allow yourself to learn, like there's gonna be long days you're gonna wish you want to shoot yourself as a photographer. Like now, we talking to store owners, all that stuff. I've been doing this so many years. I'm like, I'm out. How you doing? You love my look so much, I'm out. I get 2 seconds. But a lot of people get lost up in it. People get bored of you. I don't care how beautiful you are, how rich you are. They spend too much time with you, they get tired of you. I always say the energy with myself always changes because I know how to work my personality in this business.
Right.
So what I'm also trying to tell you is that you have to worry about 3 things. How much money you're going to spend on those cameras and your role. You want to make sure you don't have to spend as much, so you want to make sure you know how to have a good eye to pick up what you want and save yourself some money. On top of it, not just saving yourself money, but making sure you do get a shot, one good shot at every time you shoot, whatever the look is. And we're going to stop with that, and then we're going to touch base in a week or so, and you're going to sit down with me, we'll have lunch, or we'll go to a coffee shop, show me the shots, and then we'll talk. And then at least from there, before you do too much work, I can at least tell you the ones that I definitely love.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. My God, to my fabulous assistant. She is just everything, honey. Okay, what? She's like moisturizer. You have to live with it, honey. And without it, you're just a hot mess. Okay, thank you for your blessed work. Thank you, everybody. I want to thank Celebro Entertainment. I want to thank Brittany. I want to thank her whole team. Everybody in the team is an asset. There is not one that's more or less. We were able to educate each other, tell each other our experiences, tell each other what we might want to learn. And it's always good to learn from others. I always tell people when you're in this industry, sometimes don't talk so much about yourself, but talk about the job you're doing. Talk about the work so we can educate each other and move forward. I think that's really important in this art world because to be an artist, you have to love art and be around art. And it takes time and education, and it takes freedom. Thank you, everybody. I'm just so thankful that you guys welcomed me. Hopefully we'll see each other soon. Bye. Whether you have a top designer, and most of the time I have found the most talent in youth. I really notice it. I have seen the top designers in the world lose their passion and lose their focus, where the fashion becomes almost a copy. What I notice, especially our younger generation, is more content with expressing who they are today in the 2000 time period of this generation. And that's one of the reasons why I open up all the doors, whether it's working with a known artist or a known photographer, a known designer, a known stylist. You never know where you're going to find a true artist.